And we are live.
Hey, yo. Feel like it's been a while.
Been a little while.
It's been a while. You want to get the link or I can get it?
I'm grabbing it. I also just realized that I
Sick.
stopped the music.
We've got an updated title and everything.
Here's the link.
Nothing but professionals here.
Yeah.
Replays are back on the menu, boys.
Yep.
Get in here. What is up?
I know the music's so peaceful. It's because it's one of like the two winter Pokemon music ones that's longer than 30 minutes. So
Is it winter themed or is it Christmas themed?
well, it's winter themed. I tried holiday themed first, and there were not many results. This one is specifically winter, but it's
So what does
all-
winter theme sound like?
I guess slow piano music. But it's
Because to me, when I think of that, I think of like but I think of like sleigh bells or something, and even that is just attributed to Christmas, right? So
I just don't think that's like there isn't really that much Pokemon music that's like that compared to like other games that have like really holiday sounding music.
Yeah, true.
Pokemon doesn't have it for some reason.
True. So we have quite a lineup, actually. I think if my calculations are correct, we have 6, maybe 7 battles, depending on how long we go.
We have 5.
Hold up. Which one of these are we not doing?
I don't know if I should spoil.
Yeah, okay. I think I know what we're not doing.
Yeah. If you look at the reactions...
Can you just send the list in our chat?
That would require me clicking through them, which would be visible on stream. So.
Okay. All good.
All I'll say is that we have 3 hustle and then 1 from each other division is how it rounded out.
Understood.
So, Royce, I think yours was on there, but not anymore. Maybe. Is it? It might actually still be.
I believe it is. Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. Sorry, Royce.
Yeah.
Oh no, we do have 6. We do have 6. There is a 6th.
Oh my! I gotta open that up again.
That is not in my tabs of replays. Okay. So we're gonna just go ahead and get started.
Yeah, head into it. So we have good pivot alert, who is Alamir, taking over the roster recently. He just made a bunch of trades. We see the Mamoswine, the Mega T-Tar, the Porizi. I think all of these were additions to Matayoshi's team. I believe he took over for.
Matayoshi's who he took over for. Yeah, I think I think T-Tar was there already. I think he added either Slowbro or Vaporeon.
It's an interesting adding a second bulky water. I'm just going to take a look at his trades, actually, if you guys want to tee it off.
We shall tee it off. Oh, we're in fast mode, shit. I think I set all of these to fast instead of slow, so might have to fix those before I start them. Alright.
Okay, so the ads were Mamo, Vaporeon, Porizi, and Skeledirge, dropping Koko, Vish, Moltres, and Venomoth.
Okay. Dropping Moltres and adding the other bulky water is interesting. I guess it's like you keep the fire resist of Moltres. And if was it Slowbro that was added or Vaporeon?
Vaporeon was added.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's kind of like Moltres actually does share a lot of resistances with Slowbro, so maybe those two like already lined up, and then you just have your
true.
Water one. But just being both fighting and fire resist. But
yeah,
this team does not want to see a grass move.
Yeah.
Or a ground move.
Well, I mean, you got the Morbo-Swan to shred any grass types at least. So.
True. All right, so we see the classic Morbin time lead
versus the classic Genie lead.
the time to miss.
Terra fighting.
Terra, turn
Terra
1 with the...
blast.
Oh, I thought that
And
was
it didn't
Focus
even
Blast.
I did too. It's
Ooh.
the same animation, but it's Terra
Yeah.
blast. Didn't want to miss, but it would have killed if it was Focus Blast, probably. So it's about a even exchange there, down to the 10%, but then of course the faster.
The Life Orb ended up killing it.
Oh wait, is that what it was?
Yeah, Mamo had Life Orb, so when it lived at low
yeah.
percent, it hit the crash and died.
Okay, I thought it was 11% before, but it was the Tornadus that went to 11.
Yeah. I would expect Curum to be a really big problem for this team, actually. I think T-Tar is kind of the only thing that really handles it. Toxic on the slope.
Does Slowbro not? I guess if it's
Slowbro gets freeze-dried.
That's true, so does Vaporeon, I guess.
The Ice Spinner, that's a good bring. Captains are Pori Z and...
Oh, and I guess Tornadus, Terra, Fire.
Yeah, you already did, yeah.
I think the other one is Bramble.
Oh, yeah.
Who cannot do it because Tornadus already did.
So it reveals AV on the Iron Treads.
Yeah.
Oh, the crit. That might have mattered on AV.
Well, yeah, if he's special, yeah.
Depending on the defense investment.
We actually technically don't know if he's special or not. I guess he is now that you saw the Bleakwind. Unfortunate miss, but does that really do a whole lot to Slowbro, you think?
I think it also depends on the set. It's definitely not AV. Yo, looking at how much that Draco did, no, that Bleakwind Storm would have done 30 as well.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't appear that the Kyurem had anything for Slowbro, unless he's just swapping out on the Toxic and the stat drop.
Yeah. I still would have probably liked to have seen a freeze dry there. At least that lets you pressure. Oh!
Yeah. Oh my god.
The Ice Beam snipe on the Gliscor. That's a crazy play. Unless maybe the Ice Beam was just aimed right at... I think it was just aimed at the Enamorus, and Max just switched into the other thing that doesn't want ice.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh. Hands.
I mean, that crit might matter, though.
Wait, what's the answer? Hold up.
I don't know, see something real quick. Yeah, that Ice Beam's pretty safe.
Yeah, goodbye.
Like, because it's neutral, super effective. You just click it.
It's switched out. That makes me feel like it's either a Scarf or a Specs set.
I would think Specs.
Especially if you go back into this, and then you try it. Yeah, it was definitely a choice item.
Oh, try attack. Ouch.
Goodbye.
Unfortunate.
I think that's an L, right?
Probably at this point. I mean, Slowbro probably survives, but...
Oh, yeah. Volt Switch, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you do have to be careful of the T-Tar still hasn't come out yet. You don't know what he's running.
Like, if this TP's right now?
Yeah.
I think if Slowbro TP's there into... the T-Tar, maybe you have a chance of, like, maybe it's Scarf Moonblast and you get to hit something, I don't know.
It's risky because then if you do kill the Enamorus, then he's just going to come in on the T-Tar anyway. I don't know if you outspeed him.
Yeah, but like you may have...
you do outspeed him because we saw that he wasn't Scarf.
Yeah, depending on the investment of both, there may have been opportunity for T-Tar to get, like, 2 Dragon Dances there, for example.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, if it was... Scarf Enamorus into the Moonblast or something.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, it looks like
maybe bulky T-Tar lives.
Might have just finished that.
Yeah.
Assuming it has rock coverage.
Definitely GG. There may have been an out. Can you check Max's sets to check the Enamorus in the last slot? It was boots.
So it wasn't.
It was CM. I actually think that T-Tar could have probably swept there, because the EQ did 70, right?
What was the set on T-Tar? It did have Dragon Dance. It didn't have Rock for Kyurem. It would have had to been able to kill it with a neutral Quake +1. Not even stab. He didn't have any stab. Or I guess he had knockoff.
Yeah, I I think if Alamir makes that play and teleports on the Enamorus, did Slowbro have teleport?
Yeah,
If not,
it
this is a moot point.
teleported early in the game.
Okay. So if you teleport there instead of claiming the kill on the Enamorus,
Where is Silver? Oh, there it is. Yeah, teleport toxic.
Mud Shot. What the?
Probably for the.
What the heck is that?
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Welcome. You're muted.
His soundboard
wow.
isn't.
Yeah, your soundboard's not muted.
Huh.
What's up?
Come on.
Welcome. We're just reviewing Alamir versus Max.
The order's back on the menu, boys.
Not for sale.
So I'm gonna do a calc right now to see how much that. What was the investment on the T-Tar versus the Enamorus?
Full attack and speed with force def. Adamant.
Full attack versus Enamorus was full special attack.
Yeah, full zero HP, 0 defense.
Oh, that's a good point. For Max though, he had taunt.
Yeah,
on
so that's what
Enamorus, so
this
it
is where I was
prevents
going.
dragon
This is where I was going with it. Is you would have had to, if you see that TP play on from Slowbro to T-Tar into the Enamorus and you don't have a fighting move, you kind of just have to click taunt there, because that's your lose condition, right? Is if you just let T-Tar set up. So
Yeah.
there was a play there for Max, but I think as Alamir you have to go for this play,
Yeah.
hoping that it's like locked into Moonblast or something in some sort of way, or it just does nothing to hit you.
Well, the other thing too is if you're TPing out, you still have Slowbro who just regenerated as well. So if you need to, you can't set up that turn, but okay, Enamorus taunts you, probably is not going to kill you. The next turn, you Ice Punch, which is you ran that for.
Enamorus does 54 to 64 with the Moonblast, so it does 2 hit KO.
2 hit, yeah. So, but you still hit the Ice Punch. How much does Ice Punch do without a boost for Adamant?
99 to 117.
Yeah. So even after the taunt, at least you can click your Ice Punch and just kill the Enamorus.
Yeah, it's guaranteed after Sand.
And oh yeah, true. And then you just swap back into your Slowbro, get rid of your taunt. Maybe that's your only chance. I don't know. I guess he just comes out and clicks Drain Punch, but he can't.
I
Really can't really click it on Slowbro.
I think the spikes removes any counterplay that Alamir would have, because then it would be at 75 minus, let's just say minus 60 from a mid Moonblast roll. So you're at 15%, and you can't actually DD against the Curum.
Oh, that's true. Well, hold on.
And you're never going to be able
else.
to DD against the hands.
So something to keep in mind though is that if you swap to Slowbro right here, it's before he attacks, he's also taking the chip damage from the sand, and that Quake might kill. If Slowbro comes in, eats a Drain Punch and lives, and then dies to the next thing. Oh wait, I guess the Drain Punch probably won't be healing him that much either.
Yeah.
It might outpace the sand though. It might make it not matter. But realistically, one extra sand chip might be enough to get him in the range where that Quake just kills unboosted, and then
potentially,
you just pray that knockoff could kill Kyurem at 120.
What was the Kyurem set? Like spread?
It was defensive, but yeah, it definitely doesn't kill.
Yeah, okay. So it was kind of over. I do think though the point of that exercise is the game definitely wasn't over, depending on the sets. But like Alamir doesn't have that info at the time.
That was a
GG.
play.
That was a really quick game. That was only 16 turns, but pretty good game. Very scrappy, and it went down to this cool end game.
Really crazy play would have been predicting the taunt and Ice Punching the Enamorus and then swapping out to Slowbro, because then you're in sand as T-Tar. Maybe not for long at that point because you don't have your extended sand, but you're not eating much from this.
I think then you're at the same position as you were before, where you.
No, I'm saying if you end up in the situation where you get Slowbro in, he gets chipped by sand, and then you finish him off with T-Tar, then you're just down to T-Tar and Kyurem, who
maybe
if your sand is still up, you have your boosted Svidef, and you
maybe. I think Max always wins that.
Maybe.
What's up? We got a lot of people here. Hello.
We got a lot of people here. They're all just Max.
It's all Max.
All
We got
right.
Max, Royce, Fennec.
We're gonna keep it moving today. We want to be able to play the DLC,
Yeah,
coming up pretty soon. So next up we got Royce. He's specially requested that we go over his replay today, so we're doing that.
Nice.
Okay.
Because we love Royce. So I
Do
haven't
we?
set the fast. We're gonna make it.
Speak
slow.
for yourself. JK.
And who's our
Okay, this is
leads?
this is the bear team. We've got Terra.
I'm guessing Uxie
Terra-
and Neuburn?
Water. Terra Water on the.
Oh, I'm looking
Wait,
at the wrong
hold on.
team.
I'm looking at the wrong team.
Yeah.
It's Grass, Blood Moon
Grass
versus
Slowking
Steel.
too. Or wait,
Steel
oh,
Yuxi.
dude, this is so hard when it like jumps down one.
Is it
Yeah.
Grass Blood Moon for the Ogre Pawn?
Maybe.
Likely.
Because Grass doesn't seem too good against Noivern Scizor.
Yeah.
It's probably for the Ogre Pawn, because then like what are they gonna do about a
Yeah,
little
potentially.
boosted calm mind boosted Blood Moon on one of
Might
those?
just be trying to resist like the Garchomp
As
EQ
well, yeah.
revenge. It's kind of tough. I think I don't know if a defensive Terra type is actually
Viable
so
here?
good in this matchup. Yeah, there's not really a clear type that's good. Maybe you just like Terra normal. Here's Blood Moon and just slap a specs on it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Regardless,
on Fennec we have the Steel Uxie.
Yeah.
Fairy
Yuxi's
Chomp.
been a really good.
Wait.
It's definitely not Fairy Chomp, by the way.
Oh, that's the neutral type? Wait, but then why is there 4 different types here?
Can't change the Terra on the Ogre Pawn.
Oh, right. Okay, but that's not a captain.
And then everything else is just Fairy. So that means it's Fire.
Scizor?
Nope.
No.
No.
Dragon. Whatever it's
Fire
called. Noivern. Thank you.
Fire Noivern, Steel Uxie. Okay, that makes sense. Let's play.
Yeah.
Cinderace.
I was gonna say Cinderace.
Versus...
I don't think is actually as good of a lead because of the Noivern. I would have liked to see maybe a Slowking lead here.
Well, you would have been right because there's the Noivern.
Yeah, exactly.
So Draco dead. Does Noivern outspeed? Or are they tied?
That's
No,
379
Noivern
and
speed, yeah.
370.
I knew I'd seen a 70 in both of them. I can remember.
Blood Moon here.
Yeah.
CM. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
This
unless
is always,
unless he's gonna
always
toxic.
the answer.
Yeah, there's toxic.
Okay.
But realistically, though, is Terra Steel really that good against a ground type?
It has
It is,
Levitate.
when it has Levitate.
Oh shit, I forgot. Well, that also didn't do anything.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you were,
Tony.
Yeah,
I thought you were a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl expert.
yeah, but
That did not do
Terra
as much as I
Terra
thought
did
it
not
would.
exist in that, so I wasn't thinking
But-
about the different
but
types. So it
Levitate
usually wouldn't quake the Uxie anyway. So. Oh my god, we're just calm minding up with a full ass toxic. Maybe it's rest.
Hmm.
Could it be Resto Chesto? Did we see any?
I don't know what
It's
the point of
leftovers,
it
but
is,
it could
yeah.
still be rest.
the point of the Terra is there.
So
well, you-
super effective to the drain. So the drain punch
Yeah.
is super effective.
Yeah, you take less damage technically
does
by like
suck that.
3%, but it is less damage. Yeah.
I
Oh, it
guess.
just switches out.
Yeah, that's. I mean, is that really worth the trade to like just kind of barely get him to 50% and like completely kill your Terra Captain? Like,
I mean, I don't think the plan was to get toxic. I think the plan was
no, I mean staying
to-
in, committing to just calm minding, like, instead of just swapping out right there.
Yeah, it can't ever hit anything, so
Burn, burn, burn. No burn. No
Yeah,
justice.
they're just.
F. Diamond Storm be eating good tonight, even though there's 2 ground types and a steel type.
Yeah.
Yeah, Levitate. Again.
And you can't toxic it either. Terra Steel looks kind of good.
Yeah, no hazards. Has it revealed the last move on Yuxi yet? Drain Punch, U-turn, Toxic, and nothing yet.
Maybe a psychic move. Does that have Zen headbutt?
I know it's
Maybe.
not a psychic move.
Toxic just, or the knockoff just kills. Maybe that's Banded Scizor.
I think it's banned. I
Okay,
think
hold on. This thing is so back.
it doesn't.
It never
can't,
left.
It can't break through Uxie.
No, it can't break through the Uxie, but it can at least be back.
Crit.
Big crit.
Like with the bear being healthy now, at least you can switch into it and then make a double play. Because Fennec is basically revealed every single time the bear is in. It's just a Uxie slam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you double into?
I would assume
Gambit maybe.
Gambit.
No, you don't want the drain punch though.
I mean, it's gonna tickle though. Uxie does not have an attack stat,
Yeah, it's fair.
and there's reflect up too. So
Reflect and grassy terrain to heal.
oh, hold.
Miss.
Oh,
No justice.
playing with fire or playing with hurricanes there, I guess. There's kind
Two.
of no switch.
Oh.
Well, all the switch-ins in the world if they keep missing.
Oh my god. Ice.
The likelihood of that happening, by the way, very low.
Yeah.
Less than 1%. Or 2%.
What do you count?
I think it's 2%. Missing 3 hurricanes. Oh, I missed all the hurricanes.
Oh,
Cody.
he
I
just
just
caught
counted
up.
them for you just now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got.
Did we see if he has a pivot? No.
I actually think the light screen is better here than the reflect. Whatever, we got both.
The reflect specifically helps, like you just kind of safely put Gambit in on this drain punch though.
The odds of those hurricanes missing
Oh,
was
Nature's
2.7%.
That's a good way to
All 3 of them?
count it.
I think that's the odds of
In-
2 missing, right?
In a row, 3 of them. Two missing in a row is 9%.
Wait, when did Blood Moon get all of his health back?
It clicked Moonlight earlier. That's why I was saying it's back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that it did that.
Last move is foul play. Interesting. With the helmet actually coming in clutch here.
Who's foul?
Switch to Gambit?
I don't know what the rest
Nope.
of Royce's team is.
I think if Gambit was played a little more aggressively, there could have been a play there.
Yeah. Yeah, especially once you get the reflector.
This does nothing.
It's gonna do even less nothing after the reflect.
You're fine to make this trade, actually. I don't think you care too much about Bulu's HP. Encore, though, nice.
Oh. Yeah,
With the synthesis. Okay, now here's where you make a play to Gambit.
that's what I was gonna say. You keep keeping the Ursa in. Gambit has not graced the field. And this terrain is just helping Uxie too.
Yeah.
Is making it even harder to kill.
I guess you could CM here, Quag.
Toxic.
Hmm.
And again,
I
the
think-
reflects up. Just Gambit immune to toxic. Not gonna
I think Royce is going for helmet chip
with the drain punch.
on the drain punch, yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it'd really outpace the grassy terrain reasonably. Oh, it doesn't because it's levitating. So is it just lefties? Oh,
Yeah,
it's lefties.
lefties.
Okay. So yeah, so it's not getting the terrain.
Yeah, it's that levitate ability. That has to be
Yeah,
There it is again.
the one that's been there since Gen 4. The one that we all knew about. Hold on, it's actually low now.
Arc Amulet chip. Yeah,
It dives to another Blood Moon.
yeah. No longer safe. He hit! And it killed.
Oof.
Dude,
Is this
unfair
revealed
game.
specs or not? I would assume it's specs because it clicked the same move 3 times in a row.
And
I think
won't
it's
click it here. Ouch. So are you putting Uxie in here? No.
Maybe this is fast, close combat. Yep. I think the Scizor is already revealed banned, and going Bulu there is your better play.
Oh, click anything else, and then he's dead.
F.
Like, you could have Moonlighted, could have Blood Mooned. That is unfortunate. Wait. That was on the Scizor, okay. I was wondering who he's clicking Earth Power on.
Flamethrower, that's definitely specs.
Immunities. You have 2 immunities to Earth Power here. And your Ursa's on his very last legs.
Ooh my god, that's a lot of damage.
No
Weakness
SD?
policy.
Rock Polish?
Rock
Holy
Polish.
Imagine,
No weakness
imagine if it was policy.
Yeah.
The policy would actually go kind of hard against specifically a Drain Punch Uxie because it's not going to do that much.
Wait, Twitty, this is your favorite set.
What?
The rock polish
King
snap
Gambit.
set.
The Rock Polish what?
King Gambit.
King Gambit.
The
rock
thing that
polish.
just rock polished on the screen? That one.
When did I say
The
that
set
was
that
my
does-
favorite set?
The one that doesn't exist.
You hate it. That's the joke.
Did I hate Rock Polish?
Yes. You
When did
very
you say that?
explicitly made a point that you don't like that King Gambit can learn rock polish because only Bisharp learns it.
No.
In past gens.
That's knockoff.
Rock polish is in the same boat, and you
Yeah.
explicitly said this.
No, I didn't know Rock Polish. I've only said it for knockoff.
I only know about rock polish being exclusive to Bisharp because of you.
It might have been in that conversation, but I don't think I really said it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he got Rock
Okay,
Polish.
check the VODs. Check the VODs.
Well, check the chat. You can probably just search Rock Polish. It's probably not
True.
brought up very often.
All good. That was a GG. I think there were opportunities for Royce to make an aggro play with Bisharp into the Uxie to enable the Blood Moon a little bit better. But it's kind of an uphill battle because then you're just Blood Mooning into a Scizor, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
is this really better?
I just think if it's the last thing you're gonna click because you know you die to the Toxic, if it's not gonna be Moonlight, click the move that at least hits something. You know, like at least.
Well, it was in front of the
guarantees
Scizor that was locked in,
Yeah.
so I don't think it matters too much. Maybe the Blood Moon would have helped, but like,
Well, wait. How much did he take
I don't
from
know.
close combat? Because he was neutral at that point. For if he were to Moonlight instead, he took. Wait, it'd be after this turn, right? It would be like just under 50%, right? Yeah, 40%. And with Toxic, you're not outpacing that. So yeah, so that's, I guess the Blood Moon, but it's Blood Moon at minus. To be fair.
but it's probably slower, right? Like it revealed that it was faster than Gambit, the Scizor.
Yeah, but you stayed in and clicked Earth Power anyway.
Right, that was a sack.
Right, I'm saying that if you're sacking him anyway and that's your last move, just click something that hits everyone.
Meh.
And not the Earth Power that,
Yeah.
if you're praying for a swap, doesn't hit 2 out of the 4 that are left. That was my point. Let me see something.
I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things, though,
Nice
because you just go
chop.
Noivern and you get to click Specs Flamethrower against a Steel type of and 2 Grass types. So
Yeah. Hold on. So this was a Choppleberry King Gambit against the, behind a reflect. If your entire set was to Swords Dance and Rock Polish on King Gambit and eat a fighting type attack, I just feel like you could set that up way sooner when you know that he's spamming Drain Punch.
You know what? Seeing that it's Chopple now, though, maybe was the reason that he
Probably
wasn't
didn't wanna
bringing it
reveal
in.
Yeah.
He didn't bring it in on the Drain Punch earlier because he wanted to preserve the berry. That makes a little bit more sense.
For Scizor, I would guess.
Yeah, exactly.
For close combat. But at the same time, like if you know that your win condition for, I guess it's not really your win condition until you have your 5 Supreme Overlord stuff. but you know, there might be an earlier opportunity to start doing that so you get your speed to get your Swords Dance. But
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
All right, let's get into the next battle.
We should let Gambit Terra. I think that's fair.
Yeah, we should do that
yeah,
again.
totally bounced.
All right, so here we have Davey versus Roy.
Okay, a Truant battle.
Truant.
This is the pseudo rain versus the. Isn't it's like Gambit and Sinistcha Terra or something? I think it's really cool.
Gambit.
Oh my god,
Gambit.
I meant Okie Dokie. You have
Okay,
put
okay.
Gambit in my brain.
Gambit Terra is confirmed
Oh
for
my
season
god!
4.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
No, it's Okie Dokie.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like King Gambit. Look at it.
No, it doesn't.
Its stance is the exact same.
I was gonna say like they share a dark type, but they don't even share a dark type. Yeah. All right. Well, switch it to slow, not fast.
I would expect to see either
Oh!
Politoed or Zapdos, by the way.
Okay.
Those are just kind of the best leads into
What about Roy?
probably Scizor or
Scizor?
Garg. Maybe Garg is okay. Maybe
I was
Sinistcha's
thinking maybe
okay.
Garg. Though really, I mean, do you want to lead Garg into a potential Politoed? Probably not.
Yeah, there's no good lead into Zapdos.
Actually, Sinistcha might not be bad for a predicted Politoed lead.
Yeah, that's I think your best bet for the Politoed lead, and then if it is Zapdos, you can just go Garg.
Yeah.
Hard switch turn
Yeah,
one.
because Garg's not going to do much. Oh, there's a Blastoise.
We see a Blastoise though. Into
There's a
Rhyperior.
Rhyperior.
Alright,
Okay,
we're
so
all wrong.
Neither of those things. All right. I mean, yeah, you'll benefit from the rain if that's what you're expecting. Water Pulse. Confused.
That does a lot.
Yeah. Well, Mega Launcher and rain. So, boy's gonna slap a little bit. Toxic. That's interesting. So it's toxic, but it doesn't seem to be very bulky. It's not like a defensive set, but he's.
Oh,
It's crazy to me that Politoed is sacked for a Toxic on Blastoise
Yeah.
rather than just going to the Blissey.
That was a. Maybe you want to get Zapdos in on the sack. But also, why are you not running Thunder?
Discharge over Thunder.
Oh.
But Weather Ball.
Old,
Other ballers.
we're back.
I would still say, why not just run Thunder if you're setting up the rain for the Hurricane? Oh, we're just gonna hit everything.
Hold.
Maybe he knew all he needed was 5 turns of rain.
I'm wondering,
Okay.
maybe Roy thought that Scizor. Oh my god, that's so much damage.
Yeah.
Para? No. Maybe Roy thought that Zapdos can't not have Heat Wave for Scizor. Therefore, Sinistcha was free because there was no room for Hurricane. That's kind of the only
Possibly.
thing I can think of.
Would it be? We only saw attacking these. Yeah, I don't know.
Ball.
Mega Horn. Hold on, was a Mega Horn for Roaring
Probably
Moon?
for Roaring Moon.
Surely a Rock type it just kills it, right? Like maybe not Rock Slide,
It's
but like Stone
neutral.
Edge probably kills.
Maybe
Megahorn does
neutral.
more, doesn't it?
Mega
Yeah,
Horn's 100
doing more
MVP.
doesn't matter. If one thing does 200% and one thing does 300%, they're both gonna kill.
No, actually, only the one that does 300% kills.
Oh my god.
Because in the 200% scenario, he was wearing a Focus Sash that you forgot. to mention.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna do a calc.
Yeah.
Roaring Moon
Don't forget the
versus
focus section.
Rhyperior.
Hold on, I'm gonna. If you're doing that, I wasn't really paying attention to these turns. So,
Okay, Stone Edge is technically not a confirmed kill
well, it also
at
has
that
a
range.
chance to miss, which is even less of a confirmed.
Well,
kill.
so does Megahorn.
Oh, does
So
Megahorn. But it's also more likely to hit.
It's isn't it higher? Megahorn's like 85, right?
85,
Yeah.
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 but I don't know. Do you take a 5% miss
Well,
chance?
wait, he's a Terra Cap, right? Maybe is he Terra Bug? Maybe that's why he had it. What?
Wait, it is bug. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
The
Bug?
third slot? No, it's fairy. They're both
Bug,
they're both fairy.
that's
It's
wild.
Rhyperior and Skeledirge.
And then the rest are Bug. That's insane. Well, that's the answer.
all good.
Swords dancing on the unaware. Oh, I didn't realize that we skipped a turn. That was
Yeah, it switched in.
Yeah. I was like, that is a bold thing to do in front of Skeledirge. As a Scizor.
Blissey makes a debut. Let's go! Finally.
There's the confusion.
I wonder what the Aura Sphere does.
I wonder what Will-O-Wisp was to play there. You could just torch some.
Yeah, true. You're
I
right. Well,
think
maybe
you
maybe
could,
if
yeah.
you're expecting the moon or
Moon,
the like,
yeah.
it does hit the other 3 that could swap in,
Yeah.
and
Because
you're not
this is
super,
really
you're not
the best
super
moon to
concerned
hit.
about a
Let's-
Blastoise swap anyway when you have the
The
What's
Blastoise.
the
Steel
tag?
Terra. Sheesh.
Toxic. Okay.
It would be
Steel
really funny
Terra.
if it Terra'd
Dirge
Steel
would be
and
nice
then
for
missed the Toxic.
Yeah. Well, you keep poison stabbed. You keep the inherent poison chance to always hit.
You do?
No.
I don't know.
No, you
That's a
don't.
question. Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't think you do.
Sad.
His Blastoise set needed flip turn.
In the first Gen 9 draft I did, my Terra Quillfish missed a toxic.
Nice.
Not cool.
Tragedy.
I mean, sadly, just a skill issue.
Oh, good read.
It's not
Unfortunate, to say the
Wow.
least.
another toxic, but hey, I mean, Dirge might just kind of click some buttons here.
It do be looking that way.
You don't really want
If it-
Moon to come in on a Wisp.
Oh, the Hex!
That's
There it is.
crazy.
That'll finish it.
Good set.
So he kind of just gets to burn whoever comes in or Torch Song the Okie Dokie.
Yep.
Very smart for that, yeah.
No Iron Head.
No read.
And the burn. Though Scizor still kind
If
of
this
looks a
thing has
little
iron-
scary for the
if
rest of the team.
Yeah, actually, Scizor could still win. There's no Terra left.
Yeah, weak to him, weak to a close combat, and then toxic.
Wait,
Ooh,
knockoff
Scarf
did
Outrage.
22. Is that acrobatics a kill or no?
It was 13.
I guess
what do you
not.
Make him down to Parahax
think?
here.
Para, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At least you can swap out Vish now.
Yeah.
Maybe sack the Blissey on
On
but
a
the
Drain Punch, though? Yeah.
kills him,
That does so much damage.
Well, yeah, it's Blissey.
Oh, yeah, I know it's Blissey, but I expected it to take that.
No way.
Holy moly.
Maybe it's Spidef Blissey?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that makes me think it's Spidef Blissey.
I don't think it's Spidef Blissey because it was taking like 17% from Blastoise. I don't know. Stab Drain Punch on Blissey is gonna do a lot either way. On a mon that has good attack. This might be a Scizor sweep. Just
Do you
the
SD
bullet
here?
punch just no, I think you just bullet punch.
I think SD would have been the play there. Try and live a rend.
Eh,
Because you don't kill this.
it's-
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Hold.
I guess you're just not taking the chances, but
If it SD'd in front of the Vish and lived the Fish's Rend, it would have won.
What? I don't.
Wait,
Does it?
does it? How
Does
much
it?
does Fish's run do?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Can you
Well,
see
if
the
it's like a
Scizor
Fish friend,
set?
it's not going to live that first Earthquake.
He still has to bullet punch him twice.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, so it was Scarfish, Jolly.
Yeah.
So, but then you figure that gets
Oh,
him down to like what did he take from the quake? Yeah, I don't think he survives after it.
Rend almost kills.
The
too,
Ren would have
crazy.
to do almost 26. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, you're right.
So.
No, there was an out though. You SD and then you crit.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't think that kills because it's only 1.5, which would give him.
Did
down to
Scizor have Roost?
1.5.
Yeah, it's 1.5 times the 2. Because it's speed at that
No
point.
Roost on Scizor.
Where's there he is bullet punch the Dual Wing Bee, who's that for?
Max HP Sash.
Dual Wing Bee might have actually been for because you don't even need
Probably just
Dual Wing
for
Bee
the
Wisdom Rock.
Skeledirge.
Just so you're not
Or
only
the
hitting
plethora
it.
of water
Yeah.
types.
Yeah,
How much did Bullet Punch do to Rhyperior?
56.
after +2,
Yeah, so you can't even like SD twice.
you would not one hit KO it even with a
Okay, but you can one hit KO with a crit.
after +2 though. You still have to Swords Dance at some point.
Yeah, in front of the Vish.
Oh wait, hit KOs from 100% at
If it
+2
crits,
crit?
because it's times 2 times the crit damage.
But
I
thought
think it
crit
only
was
does, like,
1.5.
80.
It
It
was
does
Yeah,
91 to 108.
Ah, jeez.
Do you have the whole Rhyperior set though?
What's the Rhyperior set that specifically? I
He
have
had
it.
176 defense and 252
Let's
HP.
let's see. I'll put the defense.
He probably
in.
he would have to take.
I
like 75 to
eyeballed
80.
the number. Was it a defense
Yeah.
investment?
Yeah.
Yes, 176 defense with 252 HP.
Oh no, it was not. It was adamant. I meant the nature.
Oh.
No, it doesn't kill.
I think it does like 80.
Yeah.
There's
There's
91 at
there's no
most.
way, like it literally adds 1.5. Doesn't matter if it's +2.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
it's +2 does 50%, he's not killing with a crit because it's not doubling the damage. So.
He high rolled that Bullet Punch.
Yeah.
Wait, what the? Did he? Wait, hold on.
At +2.
And mid-roll. Mid-roll. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. All right.
I did the brain
Moving
math
on.
as in he high rolled it.
It is 2 minutes away from your meeting, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to go in the middle of this.
It's my game.
This is a
Hey, it's our
long one.
boy.
And I finally made it to stream.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll skip to end on this one just so we have enough time to get through the rest.
Oh!
All right.
The mono here with levitate, Toady. Watch out.
Yeah, careful.
Let's see. Is it this one?
It's Zapdos.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 'cause I haven't ever seen him get hit by an earthquake, so that makes sense. Unless he
The helmet wheezing into the Lopunny.
Timeless classic.
Timeless classic.
I've seen this one before.
Was
The
it
Will-O-Wisp?
neutralizing gas wheezing? I didn't see
No, it was Levitate.
Probably Levitate.
The reason I Will-O-Wisp there is
What is-
because this thing gets body press.
What does levitate do again?
Your mom.
Oh, guys, a Rock Defog.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
You know who would
Is this-
counter that move?
What?
Goldango.
Wigglytuff is what I was gonna say.
Oh, so true. Counter.
Yeah, because
you get to keep your rocks and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it works that way.
That's
Is
how it
this your first game with the Hydreigon, or was this your second?
It's my first game.
works. Is
Crazy.
he Terracat?
No, I can't afford it.
You have Thundy, right?
Yeah, Thundy and Woshan, which isn't here.
True.
Yeah, Thundy's a good Terracap too, though.
Well, this was my Primarina answer, so sacking it to Primarina made sense.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
there we
Hell of
go.
an answer.
Yeah, it's dead. It did its job.
I like the Psycho Cut to avoid contact on Zapdos.
Yeah.
Also, like, not missing, but yeah, avoiding contact.
I was gonna say, I was like, there's a chance that gets.
Oh, I switched off U-turn, and I got punished.
Oh,
F.
You
It's
fool.
okay.
But
It's all good.
well, actually,
What
you're
is
not
it,
even really
Boots Kingler?
concerned. You wouldn't even really be concerned with the static with the U-turn because you're freaking electric type.
Fuck your rocks.
Something burn is uncompetitive because it's guaranteed progress against the Mon that isn't running leftovers, and I'm crying SMH.
What?
It's a joke. People don't like Toxic for that reason, effectively.
Because it
Okay, he
denies
clicked
leftovers.
Ting Lu last time.
Oh,
But
that'll hit.
doesn't
That'll hit
click it
hard.
this time.
That'll hit
Get
hard.
red.
Hey, Gooder, just so you know,
Oh.
Zapdos resists Grass Knot, so you probably
thanks,
should
man.
click that. Yeah, you probably should click that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Did you Volt Switch there?
I T-bolted. Oh,
You
there's
should
Toxic
T-Bolt
reveal.
here. You should T-Bolt right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Oh, I missed. CC, goodbye, Tinglu. Guess what's coming in?
Doink.
Let's
Bonk.
play the game of how many times does Lopunny hurt itself to this Rocky helmet. We're at 3.
Ooh, 20.
It can
Is
take
this
7
Mega?
before
Is
dying.
this Mega or regular pert?
Regular.
It's Mega Gallade.
Oh, duh.
It could technically
Duh,
also be Mega
doy.
Pert, but
Yeah, it just wouldn't be usable. Like,
Has a bulky Surledge.
Yeah. Well,
It's
he's
also
bulk-
a bulky
he's quite bulked
Hydreigon.
up.
holy moly. I love Fat Hydreigon, dude.
Imagine putting
Especially
any
in a fire
special.
type.
I like special
Jeez.
attack investment. None. There's none here.
Hey, just so you know, Zapdos has Levitate, so Earthpower doesn't work.
Sure.
Wait, this is faster than Zapdos.
Do you know that Uxie also has levitate?
Oh.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't because if it's Terra Steel, you click Earthquake. That's the play. So.
Sure. You see the super effective button.
Yeah.
Crazy. Lopunny came in and it didn't click U-turn.
Progress.
He's learning.
I think I clicked toxic here. Just.
No,
No, I
you
clicked
just
the
click the
power
other
against
move
the
that
fly.
doesn't do anything against Zapdos right
Yeah,
now.
but what's it gonna do to me?
Cry.
Toxic.
This?
It's toxic. Yeah.
It's okay, you win the trade.
Dope.
Oh, dope.
Always
You know,
lucky.
Justice for the confusion.
You
Really?
got rocks on Pert.
I do. I didn't click it though.
Dude, you might burn him.
Hmm.
Wait, is that a set?
Oh. Big.
Yum.
Yum.
No Solar Blade SMH.
That's, yeah, honestly, that would have been the only reason I would think that the Ceruledge would come in there.
Oh my god.
Wow. I mean, it's new.
We got the chip though. The chip was important.
Yeah, Hydreigon.
Terra Grass, okay. Yum, 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 yum.
Predicted this.
Probably
So
died of a gunk shot, but that's okay.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's
What
fine,
I didn't, I predicted the Terra Grass. What I didn't predict was the Zen Headbutt.
Ooh,
What about the
And we
flinch?
live those.
No flinch, no flinch.
easy. I got butterflies in my stomach when I saw the sludge bomb, and I forgot it was Terra.
Is that a
Good
trade
chip.
that you
Okay.
want? Like, you just took
4 helmet chips. Oh!
Why you run Psycho Cut, ladies and
Oh,
That
gentlemen?
matter?
oh,
That
that
matter?
so mattered.
I think it did.
And
I mean,
I
it
guess-
did.
I
It
guess
did,
if
assuming
it's-
it doesn't miss another hurricane.
True.
wait, hold up. If Lop hadn't taken all that helmet damage, it wins the trade with Swampert.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah, it does.
Actually, how much?
Okay,
how
what
much
was the? I have the sets still
How
on my
much does
computer.
it take? How much does it take from the pert quake?
The Law Pony. What's the HP
We
investment?
saw it take one, didn't we? Or oh no, we didn't.
I have
No,
my
it just
sets. I
killed.
don't need to see my team. I need to see his team.
So this is your team.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I still have my sets on only show imported sets.
All right. So anyway, here's
128
your
HP.
Hydreigon.
It takes from that earthquake.
Just
40,
yeah, just
40 to 48.
so that last U-turn on the helmet didn't. Wait, yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's what put it in range of this earthquake.
Wow, yeah, literally, if he did anything else to kill this Weezing,
Yeah,
he's
Damn.
surprised.
very close. A game of inches. GG,
Uh,
I've got to go
The
to a
Psycho
meeting.
Cut. What was the Zapdos set? It probably mattered if it didn't matter
yeah,
if it was
it mattered.
defensive.
If it was
It was no speed, right? So
it was
Oh,
max defense, so that probably mattered.
yeah.
Yeah, it did.
All right, I gotta go. I
Do
will
we-
likely be back before you're done.
Okay. Well, we might.
If
be
not,
done soon.
enjoy. And yeah, bye.
Without the
Yeah.
crit, it does. Bye. Without the crit,
Bye.
it does 28 to 33. With the crit, it's it's a roll.
Really? It was a high
43.
roll
It's
and a crit.
43 to 50.
Oh my god, that's funny.
But that, again, it's that's why I brought the Psycho Cut.
That's why you bring the Psycho Cut. Well, hey, this works out because now we're back to 3 people. So if we flip to another screen, I don't have to resize the thing.
Oh, sure.
Do we want to do this last like actual replay, or do we want to do the other replay?
What's the other replay? No one's told me what replays we're looking at yet.
Because the only reason I was saying maybe not this one is because it's just another hustle one. But we could do it quick if you want.
Up to you. The content mod. Sorry. The
I feel like I've already
manager.
shown it, so we should probably just go through it. Maybe just not
Alright.
pause that much. So we have DJ Barara versus Rice.
I've actually haven't seen this game.
I don't know if I have either.
I know who wins, but I haven't seen it.
I don't even know who wins. We got the battle timer on, so we're starting off with the BM. And what are our Terra caps? So we got, this is DJ Barara. So we have not Terra, Terra Water, Rilla, not Terra, and then Terra Fighting Moth,
and
not
Fairy.
Terra, Fairy
Ursaluna.
Ursa. Yeah, cool. All right. Play. Reflect. Oh, look, another setting up Bulu with his damn screens. Wait.
Good nickname. Difference, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's true. This is the second Polytoad we've seen, by the way.
And the second screen's Bulu we've seen.
Yeah. And the third Levitate that we've seen, because Rillaboom is Levitate.
Huh?
Correct. Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That did a lot. Magnet Rise. Great. Now you get smacked back down. That's funny. Was that predicted?
That's
Was
so
that-
cool.
Now that I see that, I think I saw somebody talking about this in the chat, saying that he did specifically predict the SmackDown. I mean, predict the Magnet Rise. Another Reflect, and you know you're slower, so he's gonna get the light screen up anyway. There's a Swift Spin. Okay, is it just me, or do the spikes just not show up anymore? I don't know if it's like a replay thing, because I haven't noticed it in the games. That's incredible. But they just don't show spikes. There's a layer of spikes up right now that we can't see.
Yeah, there was a layer of toxic spikes up in the Royce game as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just with replays that got messed up.
Damn.
Oh. Well, one more sword stance. I mean, you definitely survive anything that he does. I would have done the other sword stance, and you're back to +2. What's he gonna do to you through 2 screens? And if he he protected, so like either way, there wouldn't have been any reason not to just sword stance. He might get a burn. Oh, he got the burn. I mean, maybe he just knows that he doesn't need.
Has he missed a dual wing beat? This I looked away. Did he miss a dual wing beat at all?
Not that I've
Not
seen.
yet.
Okay. Maybe he doesn't sword stance too because he knows that's.
Knowing Rice Man, he would have missed one.
Oh, we got the seed boy. Now, Rillaboom has levitate, so be aware of that if you see a ground type coming.
True.
Well, yeah, knockoff's not going to do
It's not Terra Rock Rillaboom?
No.
Toadie's in shambles.
That's the best one, though. Can Triple Axel freeze?
No. Can miss, though.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Oh, he's going all the way.
Oh my god. It's just going to kill straight through that damn reflect. Now, this is a Terra Fighting.
Slurp.
Oh, he just slurps right through.
That's a fast moth.
Wait, but why? Why do you not just click the glide there at that point if you know you're gonna get outsped? Maybe you're not expecting the Giga Drain.
I thought the terrain went down.
Oh, that's true. Did it go down that turn or the turn after?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 1 out of
Yeah, it's just slow.
Maybe you want to not get to 4.
That's a sick Frostmoth EV spread.
What was it?
Faster than Dose Speed Rillaboom.
We have to see this where it's like not going to show on the stream because of the
oh
way
my
this
god!
Petition
to make Rice Man use an account that's not chat ban.
Yeah. Would it be ban evasion if he like just made a new account to do these on? Hey, look, it's the spikes. They came back. All right. That was the last of the real ones. We're going to go to another replay. And this one actually, luckily, managed to survive the replay purge. By some miracle, it was still available. But this is
through the hard work.
this is Royce again, versus Mudkip from week 6.
Oh, the replay!
So we're gonna go ahead and.
Oh, this is the greatest replay of all time.
We're gonna go ahead and go through the replay here.
All right.
We don't know the Terra captains are because there's no chat. But I think we know one of them's Ursa and maybe
Ursaluna
Bear.
and Typhlosion.
Oh, Typhlosion.
Well, I think it's Terra Poison, Ursaluna, Terra Water, Beartic, and then it's
I think Typhlosion, Terra Fires,
and Terra Fire Typhlosion because my kit brings the same Typhlosion set every game.
God.
But I also remember.
Oh, yeah, that looks like the Terra Fire.
So Terra Astralizes and uses Burn Up, and it's dead. The Bulu's gone.
Bulu didn't stand a chance.
But then he comes in and he terras and you get toxic by Primarina, but Primarina
Aqua Jets.
But no, it's poisoned by Primarina, but then it somehow killed
Primarina knocks. Yeah, Aqua Jet kills the Primarina.
Yeah.
Oh, he used Aqua Jet.
Yeah, he used
Terra Water Aqua Jet on the.
I thought Primarina was holding up the card. That was the Aqua Jet card.
No, the Aqua Jet's crashing into the Primarina.
I see. That makes more sense. And that's why the explosions are. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Beartic succumbs to his poisoning in front of Goodra.
That makes sense. And then Goodra's just there. So
never get into a battle of wits with a Hisuian.
So he's cooking something.
So here we have the Goodra getting scald burned. And actually it wasn't a scald burn. It actually got crit by the scald. And
wait, does Ursaluna get scald?
No, Goodra gets scald and it crit the Ursaluna and it exploded.
I thought you said
That's
Gudra got Scald burned. It was like, there's no universe where they gave Ursaluna Scald.
Can you imagine? That's why super hot there. So Ursula's down. And then Pokemon leave, and Gallade gets burned by Scald, but not before punching Quagsire to the moon.
It killed Quagsire after getting burned? I guess it probably went first and then got burned.
I think it hit it twice.
Yeah, it chunked it, got burned, and then knocked it out, I think.
That's still wild. Quag's pretty beefy.
And then, so I when I watched this game, I left at that point. I'm like, there's no way the King Gambit wins. And lo and behold, King Gambit...
Black glasses.
Why is it automatically flipping screens?
Swept everything.
He was burned? Oh my god.
He was burned.
Yeah, got burned. And still just swept with black glasses.
Brilliant. That's a great replay. I'm glad that one survived. Alright, so, I mean, do you guys want to talk about the docs?
Do we?
Because, like, we usually do, but...
I guess we can. I can...
You can go very briefly through them.
Yeah. Pull it up.
So, this is true. I guess it is an interesting time to talk about them because we're going into the last.
Yeah, because we got the last.
Some
week.
Of them already happened.
So, fun fact about this season is that the leagues, the docs, the playoff chance. I'm not going to do the playoff odds until later because the work is kind of pointless. It's either really easy where you don't need a doc to understand it, or it's so complicated I don't want to spend 5 hours figuring out all the possibilities.
That's kind of what it seemed like.
So, we start with Truant.
Give us your rundown. Yeah, in place of doing the doc, we'll just make you do the rundowns.
If it weren't for the dog shit mechanic that was freeze, my mentee Kenpai would be number one. But alas, here we are. This is fun because you got like the top 6 who have clinched playoffs already. So congrats to Sweets, Fairs, Metro, Kenpai, Stormtide, and Dave. And fun fact, Roy Ace has also clinched playoffs with his 3-4 record.
Because of the difference, yeah.
Yeah, because who's Snivy and Shuckle playing?
Well, wait, no, he hasn't clinched, unless he's.
I think. Wait, unless Snivy and Shuckle are playing each other.
Oh, then yeah.
Are they?
Wait, but there's actually no, because the most that Shuckle can get is 4-4 -3, and the least that Roy can get is 4-4 -2. So he will always be ahead of Shuckle. And nobody else.
Oh, they don't play each other. So Roy Ace hasn't. His differential's really good though. He would just need both Snivy and Shuckle to win.
Oh, so he doesn't play and they don't play each other.
So I thought they played each other for some reason.
So he could go 3-5, and they could go.
Roy Ace could clinch it to the win.
Yeah, which is going to be a common theme.
And that last spot is between Snivy, Shuckle, and Crabbit.
Possible for Crabbit?
Is it possible? I think it's possible for Crabbit, and I think it is possible
Crabbit
for
Zathandis.
Yeah, Zathandis and Crabbit can both make it.
We could end up with a couple of 3 and 5s.
It would take a miracle.
It would take a row of amazing proportions. I think Crabbit and Zathandis actually play each other.
Wait a minute.
Which is so one of them's guaranteed to win.
I don't think this is possible though, because there's who
Shuckle
are they all playing?
6.
If all 3 people lost, let's say everyone was 3 and 5. I don't know if it's possible for everyone to go 3 and 5 with the matchups. If all of them went 3 and 5, there is no way that this differential can beat this differential at 3 and 5. There's no way these two make playoffs.
Crabbit. Okay, if Crabbit wins
6-0-0-6. Yes. Zathandis can.
So Crabbit and Zabba, one of Crabbit or Zathandis, because they play each other, are guaranteed to win.
Crabbit and Zathandis are, okay.
Yeah, so they would need to... The winner of that game would need to win with a high enough differential.
They need to be able to beat...
And Snivy needs to lose. And Shuckle need to lose by a big enough amount. It's possible. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm saying it's possible.
Yeah, I don't think it is possible for Zath, but I think it would be the very slimmest.
Zath with 6-0s, he's at -10, and Snivy just needs to lose by 4, 5. Who has a higher strength of schedule?
Oh, I'm thinking of this wrong. I was thinking that he was already above that. He would go down to -6. Yeah, they still.
And yeah, no. So Xanthus has a. Oh, Snivy actually has the hardest strength of schedule. So the Xanthus would need to pass Snivy, and differentially can't tie him.
Yeah.
So it's very unlikely for Xanthus. He needs to basically 6-0.
6-0, and then hope that
Have Snivy
everyone else loses.
drop
and
the
then also,
ball spectacularly.
Yeah. Well, I guess not everyone else has to lose because Roy could win and just keep this spot.
Yeah. So yeah, Royce basically is confirmed. He would just need a tragically to get unlucky.
Yeah. Wait, who does Shuckle
That's
play?
not even that bad. It's unlucky. He needs to win. It's like a
Shuckle plays
7 out of 8.
Okay. So Stormtide's already in. That won't make a difference for Stormtide, but it could make a difference for Shuckle.
What's interesting is the seeding here because it could go all over the place.
Yeah, a lot can still.
In the top half,
we have some people who are done though. Like Metro's done, Aura's done. Maybe
true. So like if Kempai or Stormtide win, they'll pass Metro.
Yes, because they have Gyarados already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting.
And currently, Melmetal with the lead, despite
With
playing
2
an extra
Gyaradoses.
game. Yeah, 2 of the Gyaradoses, but
It's shrimp season.
Melmetal's a fraud lead because Melmetal has an extra game.
Yeah, true. If
Don't-
you actually
don't tell
consider
Metro
the
ever
averages,
build them.
average stats per game, Gyarados is on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah. But
Oh,
hey,
Gyarados
Gyarados, both of these Gyaradoses could still either not come to a game or die before getting a kill. So Melm could still just keep it. You know, it's not guaranteed that either of these two.
Know what I want to see this? Know what
It's
I want
also
to see
not
this
rule
week
out
from?
Weavile, Hydreigon, or Garchomp from getting sweeps either.
No,
You want to see
we'll
what I
roll them
see
out.
from Shuckle this week?
Oh, okay.
You know what helped Shuckle's chances of? You know what helped Shuckle's chances of making the playoffs?
What?
And Shuckle, if you're listening, put a nature on your Great Tusk.
That's a good idea.
It's been 7 weeks. You got this.
You know, it would also be a great way to get a win. Is bring your second Terra Captain to a game.
Nah.
5 free agents. This is not a trade. This is a Terra Captain that has not appeared in a game. A 10-point Terra Captain.
Well, so fun fact. For the most part, he's brought the same team every game.
That is true. 7. Wait, for the most
Like the
part,
same-
he has literally.
No. When I say the same
mean
team
same
every
build.
game,
He
I
means
literally he made a change last week to bring Earthquake
Oh
instead
my
of
God.
another move.
Okay, maybe that's another suggestion for how to make sure you win your last game. Is bring
Yeah,
a different
bring a new team. I'm rooting for you. I want to see the unlikely happen.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's Truant. It's a rundown of Truant. Royce gets in with a win. Snivy gets in with a win unless Shuckle wins harder. And Kravit and Zethandis, the winner of that, needs a lot of help. Aura, Zab, and Tony are eliminated.
Sad. But Bobo wins.
But I
in
believe
reverse.
Metro hired Bobo to be her hype man for playoffs.
Yeah, and Bobo
True.
will
So,
will
Bobo's
have a home.
Heel Bobo isn't leaving us, and that's what's important.
Yeah. Bobo has a open invitation to the content team as well. If you
Bobo is basically the 5th member of the content team.
he is. He's even
All right, let's
a mod.
take a look at your division.
Let's take a look at my division.
This one's
I could still get knocked out pretty easily here if I lose.
Yeah,
my
this-
game.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I will
You
say
guys
that
you
my
guys have
odds.
easy. You guys
My
have
I'm
odds
easy
literally
increased.
balancing on a tightrope right now.
My odds
So
increased
here-
when you lost yesterday or last week.
Alright, this one's fun
I
because you have
lost spectacularly last week.
Yeah.
you have sort of the whole thing's in 4 chunks with Clint, the top 4 clinch, the bottom 4, next 4 need a win to get in, the next 4 need a win and some help, and the 4 below that are eliminated.
Mhm.
So Neon, Skyhops, Lethal Blue, and Mudkip cannot make it. Cody, Luke, you two, Luke and Dorky, you guys just need to win, and you're in.
Yeah,
that's all
well,
you have to do.
technically, so I was like kind of going through the math in my head. So I'm playing Fennec, who is on the
Yeah.
cusp of making it into playoffs.
Yeah.
I can like, if I lose, I can still make it if other people
Yeah.
lose. I think
All
I
all
forget who
4 and
else is
3
playing.
teams can lose. Even Lee can lose, and
No.
still make it. Yep.
No, if we all four
Jesus.
lose, because that means Fennec beat me. So Lee would fall out and Fennec would replace him.
What if?
But if
no,
I lose, but if I
Lee
lose
can-
a closer game than Dorky, I move up. Then
yeah,
I
Lee
move
can
up on
Lee
his
can
spot.
lose. It's not all four people. I just all four of you could lose your game, so you could lose and everyone else say wins, and you can still make it. Lee can lose and still make it. These are all individual events.
Lee can lose and still make it. Yes.
Yeah.
But not if everyone loses.
Not if I'm not.
Okay, I thought that's what you were
Yeah.
saying. I thought you were saying everybody
No.
could lose and Lee could still make it. It's like, no, that's not true. So,
That is.
but yeah. No, I think I was doing the math a little bit. I always get so screwed up when I'm trying to do like the potential that can go 6 in either direction for both teams instead of just like, oh, there's a window of 6. If Fennec beats me 3-0, I think I'm still ahead.
Yeah, but that's
I think that's how it
you're ahead
works
of
out.
Fennec. But you,
Right. No, I'm saying specifically I would be ahead of Fennec, and Fennec would be the person moving up into a spot, right? So, yes.
Or Martin. But you have to worry about Martin as well.
Right. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't like do all the math. I was just specifically looking at like, is there even a scenario where I lose this week and could still make it? And there is.
Yeah, you need to lose and
without saying like, oh, everyone else has to lose too. You know.
you need another 4 and 3 person to lose hard with a worse
Let me
differential.
actually see.
And in the case that all 3 other 4 and 3 teams win, you would need, and this goes for Luke Nukem as well. You would need Fennec to not pass you and Martin to not pass you.
Yeah. So okay, so Luke is playing Lethal Blue, who is not in this. Dorky is playing Ira, who is in the conversation
and can still make it.
Yep, but can't.
Alfonso can also still make it, but needs a lot of help. He's
The only way that
6-0.
The only way that Ira can't pass me unless I get swept and she sweeps, right? Because then we're tied at 0.
And who has the higher strength of schedule? I think in
That
this
I don't
division, well, you can check.
Where is it? Leader
Coach. Yeah. This one's funny because I think everyone at the bottom has the same strength of schedule. Like the.
I think it's because all the records are in blocks.
Yeah. So it's interesting.
Yeah. So
And
I
it
have the
also
higher
made
strength
it
schedule.
hard for me to do math for without making. Yeah, it's a tie. Anything can happen. Is because the strength of schedules are all so even.
Yeah. So
a lot of this comes down to differential.
yeah, for sure. We'll see if Urshifu's off the IL. I haven't gotten a report from the medical staff yet, so we don't know if he'll be able to play this week.
Hard to come back from injury like that.
Yeah, you hate to see it. But so we still have to wait and see. The joke, of course, being that I don't actually like using Urshifu.
Urshifu, Achilles there.
He just kind of.
He knows Aaron Rodgers' guy, so he's coming back strong quickly.
Yeah, and then Goldango is not on the IL, but I also don't really like using him, so I might just.
He's in the doghouse.
Yeah, I might just fire him.
The Johnny Gaudreau of Toadie's team.
The team is more fun when Wigglytuff's on it. Very high chance that Wigglytuff comes.
And Toadie is eliminated from playoff contention.
very, very high chance that the Wigglytuff comes. I actually so the change that I was gonna make, that I forgot to do, was I was gonna make Wigglytuff a Terra Captain because I wanted to, and then I forgot and I didn't. And I wanted to swap Urshifu out because I didn't want to use it. I was like, there's a higher chance that I use Ambipom as a Terra Captain than Urshifu because Urshifu isn't coming to games. But realistically, I probably would have swapped Ambipom out for Wiggly for a Terra Cap. But it didn't happen. So Wigglytuff is not going to be a Terra Captain, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Favoritism, Sweets, is how the math works out.
What?
Oh, with regard to the freeze.
The
Kempo
freeze
being number
and
one.
then Gyarados reverse sweeping everything.
Yeah. Hey, well, you know what?
Have beaten... Oh wait, what was her diff then? I'm not worried about it.
You know what? If it weren't for my now fired Giraffe, you know, I might not be in this position.
Because if the freeze didn't happen, Kenpai would have 6-0'd. So she would have been +9 from what she is now.
God dang it.
I'm talking about this because I'm talking. Yeah.
So she'd be at +23 and ahead of Sweets on the leaderboard.
Yeah, it'd be number 1. It's not favorite. It's favoritism because I'm talking about it. But number 1 is solid hard facts. Please bring Frostbite Mechanic Gen 10.
I would love that. I don't necessarily need the drowsy, but Frostbite needs to show up. Are we done talking about?
Yeah. So basically, worry about winning your game 4 and 3 people and 3 and 4 people. And everyone else can chill.
I hope Glumly chills,
especially Glum Lee.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Then there's Toadie's like both these players are playing for something.
Are they though?
Are you?
No, are you still talking about Lee and Glumly?
I'm talking about you and Fennec.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not playing for anything.
Yeah.
I am content at this point. I'm a content manager now, and I have to work on that video. And so the less time I have to spend team prepping and also doing playoffs during holiday season, the more time I can spend on the graphic and on the other stuff that I actually have to do. So that's
if I have a very low chance of making playoffs, but I'm going to use that mentality when I miss it. It's like, yeah, I get my holidays off. What are you guys doing? Playing Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, I know it sounds like pre-Johning, but it would be really effective super pre-Johning if you acknowledge the fact that the last 3 teams that I've brought to games have been 100% meme teams, and one of them just got a lucky 6-0 sweep because Luke didn't know about Armor Tail. It's like that's the last 3 teams have all been equal levels of these are all of my low tiers that are gonna just show up and click.
If there's anything that hustle NBA greats being a loose term here because it's more infamous, Monkey Boy and Overmat have taught us is how to John. So
yeah,
just blame them.
That's true.
Corey and you are playing for top position. Fun fact, Corey actually keeps top position if you beat him, but you finish the game 1-0.
Royce. Oh, he's playing Royce, okay.
Yeah, so if it's a 1-0 game, Corey takes top seed regardless. Actually,
it'd be strength of schedule.
Corey's is higher.
Isn't it tied?
It's tied, but if Royce and Over were to win, Corey's goes up and Royce's goes down.
That seems counterintuitive, though, because that means that Royce has the head-to-head.
We don't use head-to-head tiebreaker.
I know, but that kind of sucks.
And so it doesn't play for the top position, but if it's a 1-0 finish, Corey finishes above Royce and Over, because Glum and Bunhara can still pass them, depending on their games.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, Glum can if he 6-0s Lee.
Which
Bunhara,
I mean,
I don't think.
If it's any motivation, Glum, if you're listening, you could get first seed if you 6-0 Lee.
If it's a 2-0, it's a 2-0 Royce, then you are ahead because you'll be at +17 and he'll be at +15.
Yeah, so definitely something to play for this week. Definitely something to play for.
If you both finish +16, Corey finishes above you.
Yeah, but that won't happen because he's going to play really hard this week, right? Right, Lee?
Who, me?
Glum is going to play really hard this week, right?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't play hard, his team's just really good.
I'm actually surprised that my strength of schedule was this high because I kind of feel like I got kind of lucky with like not having to play some of like the really good teams.
Bramble still top in kills. I see Ursula.
I guess I did play Glumly though.
Is this just on your roster?
No, Bramble is in the top.
Royce. I didn't have to play
It's
Royce.
top 10.
I didn't have to play Lee. Lee, your team is good.
Is it?
Bramble is 9th on kills in Truant, yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at Swarm.
Oh,
it is there. Yeah, it's there.
We're on Swarm. Look at this dude. Hasn't gotten a kill in a while, but he's still on here. So he's injured. It's okay.
Yeah, true.
There's some bear. He's just kind of sitting there.
All right, let's move on to the cluster fuck that is Hustle. Because this is a messy division. The other divisions were nice and pretty. This one's a mess.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of similar to Swarm. It's pretty much the same range of players, right? 5th through.
I mean, you have the top
13.
4, so you have the top 4 have clinched, but then you have, I guess then you have the mess that's everyone from 4 to 3 and 3 to 4 are still technically in.
Hold on, I'm checking something.
Max might be eliminated on differential. He
4
basically
3
needs
4
a
3
6.
4 3 4 3 3 4 3 4 3 4 3 4 4 3 4 3 4 3 3 4 3 4 3 4 3 4 3 4 3 4. So there's one extra person in contention.
But it's also this that one extra just makes it nice where it's like you can win and you're in.
Yeah.
Whereas
that is true. These people can all win and in. But this one, the fact that there's already a 3 and 4.
And then there's also none of them play each other. You have Shark playing Gensuzu, both are 3 and 4. I think that one is the only intergroup game. Max is playing Sweet Sorrows, so if Max wins and Sweet Sorrows loses, it's a mess. Because they're both 4 and 4, and it's like Max 6-0s. Sweet Sorrows is +2 and can be eliminated. Max might have a shot, depending on how bad Jortson loses. Yeah, Max needs Jortson to collapse significantly. I think SRY10 or Gensuzu also needs Jortson to collapse.
Well,
or and then like Monkey Boy and DJ to also lose, especially with me.
Who's he playing? Oh,
And
he's playing Nahyma. They're playing
Nahyma's
today.
a bad player.
Yeah, they're playing tonight.
So we'll have some clarity.
Oh boy.
So we'll have some post-stream content later? Hell yeah.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that Jortson.
Get some answers.
Jortson game's super important. If Jortson wins, he's in, and if Jortson loses, then the floodgates are open for the rest of the 3 and 4 teams.
Yeah. Wait, so you said that you didn't think your odds were very good, but it seems like you're on a fine position.
I'm an okay spot. If I win my game,
if you win, you have a couple people that could lose.
I need Gensuzu to beat Shark basically, and I need this Jortson game to lose. I need Alamir to beat Monkey Boy. So I need some help. My odds are better last season going into the week, and I missed it off differential then. So I'm probably gonna miss off differential now. But you know what that means, Toady?
Not really.
I get my Christmas off.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not complaining.
Here, let's go.
I had fun this season.
No Johns for Christmas.
Hey, look, you can't really look at my team because I've changed it every other week.
No, I was gonna say, like, I was just checking for injuries to see if anyone was injured, like some of the higher point mons that you could say.
I've brought everything. I've brought Glade and Hydreigon to 100% of my games.
Is this a free agent?
I traded it with Max. I've had for 1 week.
This past week? Okay, that's what I was
I've brought to one. Yeah, so.
Same with Hydreigon.
Yeah. The most Thunderous is the mon that I've had since. The mons that I actually drafted on draft day.
Is it these two?
Thunderous, Cinderace, and Weezing.
I think Weezing can come to another game.
I'll play my game tomorrow, so you'll find out.
You know who really needs to come to a game?
What?
Don't say that.
So, you want to hear the funny thing about Spite Ops?
Not really. I only want to hear serious things about Spite Ops.
Okay, so Max
serious inquiries only.
Max wanted Kyurem. And so we're organizing this. I gave him Slow King Kyurem for Gallade Hydreigon trade. Gave him a free Tauros because I couldn't afford it. But he had 2 extra points he wasn't using, and I had 2 extra points after the trade. So I actually forced Max to pick up Spite Ops for me just to trade it to me.
Nice.
I am the only NBA player to ever have 6 free agents in a season because I just borrowed one of Max's.
Yeah, that's a cheat code.
At gunpoint.
Yeah.
Make this trade with me or else.
Is the league investigating this trade?
He gets sticky webs, right?
Yeah, he gets sticky webs. Now you have to prep for sticky webs.
Yeah. You can't ignore the Spite Ops.
Yeah.
Of course, if you do use Spite Ops and win with him, we will have to launch an investigation into
true.
Free agents.
It's only an issue with the league if it affects the league.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so there's a lot going on. And Sweet
Very
Sorrows with
decorated playoff pictures this season.
Sweet Sorrows with the
It's
plus
way more
8 is
interesting.
probably safe. But Sweet Sorrows starting 4-0, dropping the next 3 games, kind of sad.
Yeah.
I started 3-0 plus 12, and I'm 4-3-0.
True.
I think
Also
I started
sad.
that one. I
I've
lost
been-
my
Rice
first
Man
one.
and Jortson need a win. And if they lost, who knows what happens to them? Depends on the severity of their loss as well.
Yeah.
Shark plays against Suzu, so the winner of that's nice. The loser of that's eliminated. And then me, Monkey Boy, DJ Bar need some help with a win.
Yeah.
Shoshin and the people who joined late cannot make playoffs.
Yeah, sadly. Well,
Yeah.
I think that we didn't look at Pokemon leaderboards. Roaring Moon. Urshifu, look at this mon. Look at this garbage mon. Full disclosure, I don't think Urshifu is a bad mon. I just don't like using it.
Oh, it's actually kind of broken with Terra.
Yeah, he's insanely broken with Terra. And that's why he's kind of boring to me. I don't like using broken mons. I like using gimmicky mons. I like using gimmicky mid tiers.
Fun fact: Mega Aggron actually did die. He just was healing. No, it didn't die. It was healing. I thought it got revival blessing, but that was something else. No, it got healing wished. It should have died.
What mons have in general have surprised and disappointed us? Like observing other people's teams as well,
Oh, true.
or on our own teams.
I didn't like.
In general, I think it just means of the mons.
I didn't like Kirim.
I've liked how Roy Ace has been using Sinistra a lot. That mon's been
Yeah.
looking pretty good. It's my favorite grass ghost type out there on these leaderboards. So
I want to see some.
I shouldn't have talked. I shouldn't have brought up. Matt's now talking in chat.
well, yeah, Matt doesn't shut up about the Sagron.
I know. I shouldn't have said anything.
He's been playing it very well.
Don't talk about Bruno. But
He has
Mega
been
Aggron.
playing it very well, though. I have to say, it looks unkillable because it's been unkillable. Monkey Dory, also Glumley's Monkey Dory, has been very, very good
Yeah.
all season.
I mean, should have
which is
died
good
to a
because
hyper beam, but it missed, so he got to live.
I'm just glad one of the loyal 3 mons looks good because the other
Okie
two
Doki's been
have not.
serviceable. I guess he's not getting kills or anything, but I feel like he hasn't been that bad.
I don't know if there's anything that in Hustle that jumps off the page for me because everything's performing up to par.
Yeah.
We knew Ursaluna was going to be very good.
Yeah, we knew Roaring Moon was going to be good.
And the knockoff Roaring. Yeah, there are a couple things where it's like we're not surprised that they're overperforming their point value.
I guess what's been underperforming. I mean, seeing a Crossman at 3-3 breaks my heart. But there's also an Urshifu Rapid, which Kintera 13-5. So it makes sense. It's hogging all the kills.
How about 6-2?
6-2. Well, it's injured. Pretty good for an injured Pokemon.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good for injury.
Yeah,
I have not brought a single mon to more than 5 games. By the way.
So you know what mod's been really disappointing? Shark's Garchomp. So if you go to it, you look at it first glance, and you're like 8-5. It got a 6-0 in week 1 and has not performed well since.
Oh god, 2 kills since then. Wow, and
that's Manaphy been hogging all the kills.
That's with a forfeit win. He's come to every game.
I really want to like Pheasantipity. Me too. I really do, but it kind of sucks.
It
That's weird. It did something.
It has all these cool utility and setup moves, but it's just dookie.
I'm not convinced Diplin's good.
I think Diplin's sweet.
Diplin is one that I think is overperforming though. Like exceeding expectations, I should say.
That's fair.
It's I like Diplin as a Terra check because with Eviolite it's stupid strong defenses allow it to check a lot of things that your team might
sticky hold, so you can't even knock it off. Especially nice too because since it's so low point value, you can just get a super cracked Terra Captain too for like an
Yeah,
also
that's fair.
really good Terra Captain.
Yeah, Terra Uxie I'm using in another league. We made it a Terra Captain late, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but you can't go Terra Steel because then you're weak to Earthquake. So you probably
True.
like, it's probably not that good.
Yeah. We went Terra Electric. We were also not weak to
Also
Earthquake.
screwed by that Quake. Yeah, I mean that kind of
Yeah, of
limits your
course.
Terra options.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just knowing that they could just click that Earthquake
When the Uxie is Electros.
yeah.
Uh,
Electros, who is also weak to Earthquake,
true.
he would probably benefit from.
Yeah, a lot of the rosters are kind of balanced in their kill spread, with the exception of like the 13-5, 13 kill Urshifu, 13 kill Roingman.
Yeah.
It's been pretty even in how each mon is each roster is getting kills.
Very
And then
true.
you have like
Good-
my
good point,
team,
Fennec.
which is my team's hard to look at because it's I've had not all my mon. I've had like used probably 15 to how many rot mons have I used this season? I traded
How
away
many, how many
five.
different ones? I guess there's
Yeah,
not
I've
really a
had
way
used-
to tell on here.
I've
'cause it's
used
been so
15 different mons this Ross season.
nice.
I didn't
This
use
raw
Bring
season.
Taurus to a game.
This
so.
raw season.
Yeah, this Ross season. I was gonna say 15 different mons on my roster, and
Yeah.
on my in this season, and both came out at the
Now
same time.
you said raw season, so
Roster season, raw season,
no, it's just
raw season chicken. King Gambit has
Yes.
1 kill. That's wild in Hustle.
in Hustle. Who has it?
DJ Barra.
Okay, but that's also
Terra Reggie Drago came to 1 game. That's sad. Marowak has a kill though.
King
That's
Gambit has
sick.
come to 3 games, so I don't think it's as surprising that it
That's
has
fair.
one.
That's fair. It's-
DJ Barrera is very much one to bring these other guys a little more. To bring Polytoad to 2 more games than King Gambit has come to.
that rain, man.
Yeah. But also 13-point mod.
We bought 1-4. Also,
And
interesting.
Polytoad has also, for reference, come to games that Mega Swampert has not come to. And that Quillfish probably has not come to. So,
Yeah, like, at least in Hustle, which is what I was looking at when that question was asked. It's a lot of expected results, like 2 mons that are super performing.
yeah. I don't know what the
Yeah,
plans
Corey's been playing
are.
Sandy Shocks really, really well too this season.
Sandy Shocks is an awesome Terra Captain. It's
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's one
brutal.
of the best. One of the best value ones too.
True.
It's like a midpoint mon. So
You
it's
know what
not a
isn't-
super big investment.
You know what isn't weak to Earthquake? Terra Flying Uxie.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That's a good way to get around the earthquake spam.
Yeah.
Actually, so
For sure.
yeah, because then you're not getting hit by earthquake because you're terrifying. So like it's a pretty good strategy. There's also you could also so if Klefki comes in and clicks Magnet Rise and you use Mimic or Copycat, I don't know which ones Uxie would get. Then you can also get Magnet Rise, which lets you avoid the earthquakes. So that's a strategy that you could try against a Magnet Riser, against one of the mons that commonly runs a Magnet Rise as one of their 4 moves that they can bring to a game and chooses deliberately to bring Magnet Rise to that game.
They don't even know that they're just buffing your Uxie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Corey came out swinging with that Shocks. Though, you know, it's fortunate for him that my Urshifu in this non-existent replay did not have any attack EVs. That might have been the story. That might have been
Corey's
the start of the
making
interview.
a nice argument for, oh, you moved me down to Swarm, I'm coming right back.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
fair.
was-
I'm
was
not going to
Corey- was
pretend I'm
Corey in
surprised to
Hustle?
see Corey. Yeah, Corey was
I
in
forgot
Hustle the
about
last
that.
2 seasons.
I thought Corey was in Swarm last season, but I guess not.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised at the top of the Swarm leaderboards though.
Yeah.
Also, like Corey's roster a lot more this season than I liked his this Hustle roster last season. He had like triple ground.
Yeah.
That's
was Glum,
too many
Glum
grounds.
was Hustle last season too, right?
No,
Glum was Hustle season 1.
yeah,
Oh, season 1. Okay.
and then he was Swarm season 2.
Okay.
He ran Sunny Day Slowbro 1 week.
Nice. I ran Sunny Day on a weird mon once, not this season. It was Sunny Day Grafii against a rain team,
I ran Sunny Day Clefty against the Rain Team Season 1.
Prankster Sunny Day in front of a Swift Swimmer. And it's just hilarious.
Too bad those replays are gone.
Yeah, never happened.
Unfortunately.
All right, anything else you want to talk about? Because allegedly the DLC is coming out in 12 minutes. I did not know this.
Yeah, because it's tomorrow's the release date, but we get it early because it's basically.
I can't wait to look at all the new things that Pokemon get for no particular reason whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm most excited for, is to see all the new TMs and new distributions. Quick prediction stream. So I am losing hope that there will be a defog TM. I thought that there was a good chance leading into the DLC that at least one of them would bring a defog TM. It is not looking good. I don't
bring with Terra Blast. True.
That is true. Everyone will get Terra Blast. And then what we're we're assuming we're getting the rest of the move tutor moves from Gen 8, right?
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just thinking about Terra Blast, Shell Smash Blastoise, and just quaking. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Terra Blast Ground?
Just any Terra Blast, a Blastoise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Superior Terra buff is pretty good.
Superior Terra too.
Yeah, Superior is definitely want to keep an eye on with Terra. For sure, because the like the Amoonguss or there's no Mega Venusaur for it, so that thing can start running away with a game. But there's also what else? Oh, my personal prediction that I'm suspecting. I think we'll see a Vacuum Wave and Aura Sphere on Magmortar, which would be kind of cool. Because Magmortar is one of the only like non-fighting types that has Mach Punch, and it's a special attacker, or like it's supposed to be a special attacker. So the fact that Vacuum Wave and Aura Sphere both got better distribution just in the last DLC, I would be really surprised if it doesn't get at least one of those things. They both make perfect sense for it, and that would be pretty sick.
Did you look at the leaks list?
I know who's coming to the game, but we don't know what moves they're getting yet.
Yeah, there's a leak list that I saw the other day that may or may not be true. Again,
it is. It's been the mons that were coming back have been confirmed for a while.
Yeah, the mons, the moves, and the new stuff are getting.
Oh, that was fake. The 4-chain one.
I don't know. I just someone gave it to me.
It was.
But I was going to say, if you remember the
source, and they didn't have one.
If you remember the last leak list we got to wasn't real, so I was taking it with a grain of salt. But it's still interesting to look at.
There's no reason that we would have that information yet. It's like we're used to games leaking early because street dates are broken on physical copies of games. There's no street date to break on a download on a downloaded update. If the data is not already in the game, which it's not, the mons are in the game. Like, you know which mons are coming because of data mines. But there's no leak that's going to happen other than data mines unless an actual dev or somebody with a build of the update, which I don't think anyone has.
Oh, Sheer Force for Alligator? That with Terra Blast?
That's the only way that could leak.
Give Meganium something? Nah.
Meganium's fine to suck.
Meganium can forever be a reminder of Bayleaf's better than it and doesn't deserve anything but sadness and doesn't deserve to be happy. Buff Bayleaf, nerf Meganium.
I would be really interested to see. So this is the first generation, and I guess you can sort of count Arceus a little bit too, even though a lot of those changes didn't stick for some of the Mons movesets. This is the first game where they're like actually deliberately tuning old things. Gen 8, you could say they did, because
it's like Aegislash. When you say tuning, do you mean like a?
So they've made like minor tuning adjustments to like moves between entire generations, right? So like Grassy-Glide got nerfed, Aegislash got like a stat nerf.
Yeah.
Some of the box legendaries get their stats lowered a little bit in the next game. Like that stuff has always happened, but they've never really done anything super extreme. So like a lot of the mods that like need big buffs, we're never really getting them because, like, for example, Empoleon always stuck with Defiant for a while,
That's
but now they're actually like
bad.
willing to just fully change that. Which the only time they really changed the abilities before was like if it was too overpowered, right? Like if you had to get rid of levitate on Gengar, right? But
Has anything ever had an ability straight up changed though? Other than Gengar, I guess.
Have an ability what?
Like with a Defiant being switched to competitive level. Like I'm not saying like
They changed how Gale Wings worked.
I'm not saying how they changed
nerfed
an ability
the
works. They
ability,
changed Gale Wings. They changed Disguise. But other than like Gengar losing Levitate, as a I can't think of another mon that has just had its ability straight up changed between gens.
Well, but not including this past DLC, just for reference, because there were a couple that got changed this past DLC.
Not ads, not like Shiftry getting Windrider. Like they swapped, I guess.
Well, Shiftry got Windrider at the same time that Empoleon got swapped Defiant to compatible.
But yeah,
so it doesn't count.
Did it swap? Or did
I think Windrider swapped with something else. I think it was Early Bird swapped with Windrider.
Does it not get Early Bird anymore? I guess that's another one then.
I have no idea. But no, I'm saying not including this DLC because my point is that they're starting to do that now. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them do that on a larger scale for the next like game. And actually go through a lot of the older mons and like give more significant buffs but for a while it's like I think they just didn't want to like really change what was kind of set in stone for a while. They didn't want to like fully change the identity of a mon, which like they still would if you gave it a new ability or like when hidden abilities came out. Like obviously mon's entire identities changed, especially if they went from being like a shitter to being a weather god like Torkoal or something, right? But I'm
not gonna lie, I've lost you through this.
Well,
I lost the train of thought. I just good on Game Freak for not sucking. That's what I got from this.
Okay, bottom line is I have hope that they'll fix Wigglytuff and give it better stats. The only
this just in, for Moxie, it's still worse than Quaquaval.
This just in, Wigglytuff has Defiant now. Where do you think they? Where do you think they
Here's
got?
The thing. Give it huge power.
From?
Give it huge power.
It is huge and powerful.
Yeah, give it huge power. Play rough body slam set.
You have Swampert Sap Sipper. They already have a Zoomerl at home.
Yeah. Well, Zoomerl's not quad weak to grass. But yeah, no, but like I'm specifically thinking of Wigglytuff because they gave it a buff. They added 10 special attack, but they weren't gonna like give it defensive stats because that would be a massive change. Like to be like, oh, suddenly this 140 HP Pokemon now has like real defensive stats. That's a major change that it seems like the route that they normally take is like, oh, give it a Mega or oh, give it like some regional variant that takes the place of it and it's just a better version of it. Or I guess in Wigglytuff's case, Screamtail is a Jigglypuff variant that's just better than Wigglytuff. But I would hope that maybe they give Wigglytuff like 20 more in each defense and then it's suddenly a much better mon. But
yeah, all those abilities are from previous gens, the Blaziken, Sceptile, and Swampert one.
Yeah. Wait, no. No, Speed Boost Blaziken is only Mega, right?
No, that's its base ability.
That's its hidden ability.
What am I thinking of that's... Oh, maybe it's just because it's banned. Let me see.
Yeah, it's complexed.
Yeah, all the Gen 3 starters had they just that's their hidden abilities were those ones.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm also thinking of in one of the other.
It's just that Blazikens and Mega Blaziken had the same ability, or the other two were different.
Yeah,
it's like Lightning Rod and
Swiss Mega Blaziken was just like that much.
Lightning Rod and Swiss Swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, because look at this.
Lightning Rod and a 4x electric resist.
I actually forgot how slow Blaziken non-Mega is without the speed boost. It's not like super slow.
It's like 80, right? Or is it 70?
Yeah, it's 80. I would have thought that it was 100 base before Mega.
We're used to Infernate.
Well, that's why. Like I was saying, like firefighting type, and this one has speed boost, so it's like thematically fast, right? So it's probably pretty quick.
It's a chicken.
It is a chicken. And I guess Quaquaval is kind of the same thing. It's a duck, and it's a signature move.
Bulbasaur strong,
up, but it's
they did make Bulbasaur strong. You just have to get it. You just have to get it to level 32, so it becomes a Venusaur, and then it's strong.
I like Venusaur. I would like to see it get buffs. And if they don't ever plan on returning to Mega Evolutions, I would like to see them kind of distribute their abilities at least. Like thick fat regular Venusaur, even though he doesn't have the defensive stats, would still be pretty nice.
All right. Any closing remarks before we're done at 8 p.m. sharp?
8 p.m. sharp DLC.
I'm excited for this week.
Yeah, a lot of important games this week. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, especially that Glumly versus Lee match.
Yeah.
No, you probably skipped that
Glumly's
one.
got a lot on the line. I mean,
Glumly's playing for his season. Gotta keep the momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah, it's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
All right.
And don't take your.
All right, Ethan did not make it back before we were done.
No, he was needed for more of the meeting, as it turns out.
Damn.
So, all right. Well, I'm gonna end stream.
Good night, everybody.
Did you have a closing remark
friends.
that you were gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say good night.
Good night, and Ethan. Ethan says good night too. I don't know if he does, but
good night.